This quick tip is a tutorial on how to use virtual backgrounds in the desktop clients for Zoom. Your desktop client for Zoom is your blue background with a white camera. It's in your applications folder. If it's not already on your dock, alphabetically, it's probably going to be down at the bottom. This is that program that launches on your Mac when you go to start or join a Zoom meeting. Sometimes you don't even notice that you've been bumped into this app from the web version, but that's that program that pops open. It's a little dashboard here where you can schedule and start meetings. But if I go up to this gear in the top right, that's going to bring up my settings. Look down the left, I'll see virtual backgrounds. And here I can see that I have several pictures already available to me and a black none. By default, most of us probably have none selected. And you can see like this is what people see when you are showing your video in Zoom. So whether you're a participant or you're a host, people are going to see what's behind you in your video. If you're sitting at your kitchen table with, painted wall behind you, maybe that's not very distracting. Here you can see I'm in my home office. There's some stuff behind me that could definitely use that could be distracting to viewers. Probably not too big of a deal, but you can certainly imagine that if I had was doing this from a coffee shop or the airport or something like that, I might not be able to find a place where there's a nice clean background behind me, in which case the virtual backgrounds are really, really helpful. So again, I do have the San Francisco, the grass, and the space theme, but you'll see there is a plus symbol here, so I can add more backgrounds. If I was going to be teaching a lesson about cartography, I could put up an old map behind me as part of my lesson here. Um, and those are all loadable just via that plus symbol. There are probably a few folks that'll be excited to see that there's a green screen option too, so that you can add in content afterwards if you were using Zoom to capture what several people are doing in a different sessions. But that option's there for you to explore. So just know that whichever one you set here is the one that's going to be there when you pop up. So if you were doing a lesson about space and your next lesson's about photosynthesis, you just want to switch this before you start the meeting. Because as you can see, if I leave this on space and I start a new meeting, I'm going to have my space background there. But as you can see, that's a little bit cleaner than having my home office behind me, and certainly would be a big improvement on having a busy coffee shop. That's Zoom virtual backgrounds. Thanks for having a look.